It is February 1st, the day this video launches. That means a lot of things. First of all, it means that we're almost on the 2-year anniversary of you know what. Remember, only 2 years to flatten the... Or wait, that was 2 weeks. Awkward. It also means that all my tax information is ready. So I have about 2 months... Did I just go 2 months? So I have about 2 months to get all my stuff in order so I can write the government a big fat check. You are welcome. But more importantly, it means it is time for Xtreme XPos. That's right, this is a monthly segment where we talk about a ton of cool collectible stuff. You see some fatties on the table? These are actually giveaways. We're going to talk about that. We're also going to make an exciting channel announcement, as well as talk about all the crap that I pissed my money away on in January, and it was a lot, and the exciting things happening in February, and it is a lot. I think that's it. That's it. So that wasn't really a lot. As the Xtreme channel is pushing towards 50,000 subscribers, these are just a few of the statues we are giving away on the journey there. If you want to know how to win one, stay tuned for later in the video. Hey guys, I'm really excited about this month's video, but before we kick it off, I do want to look at our sponsor, The Coldest Water Bottle. So you guys know I've been on a hiatus from them. I still use them all the time. Today, in fact, I am filling this up with 4 things of water to take to my child's sporting events. Keeps it cold all day long, and most importantly, nobody knows what's in there. But it comes in all colors, shapes, and sizes. There is an affiliate link in the description below. If you want to buy that, click on some. It does help support the channel. Also, if you want to check out some statues, there are affiliate links for that as well. But that's what we're going to talk about today. A ton of cool collectibles and some things going on with the channel. So if you've never experienced this video before, it's 3 years running. This is actually the 3-year anniversary of Xtreme XPos. And we're going to cover my favorite collectibles that arrived in January, just my top 3 because there were a lot. The collectibles arriving in February. The new collectibles that I pre-ordered or bought in January. And as you remember, it's a new year, so I'm trying to stick to one a month. I'm pretty sure I bought one for every single month. This is a spoiler, so I can't buy any more for the rest of the year because I think it's like 12. But a really important announcement coming up. But before I dive into that, I want to address the 2 guys on the table, as well as something really exciting happening soon. So first of all, as you guys know, I've been completely redoing my basement here. I've been selling off a ton of statues. Here's a video from yesterday. If you missed it, there still might be a few statues available. On the last day of every month, I launch a video of statues that are being sold. If you're interested in more upcoming, I have both Star Wars and life-size busts, including a lot of Queen Studio product. Don't message me, just make sure you've subscribed to the channel and you've hit that bell notification so you can catch those videos when they launch at the end of the month. But since I've been redoing everything, about 90% is different and about 30% of the collection is no longer here. So it is completely displayed differently. I can't wait to show you. And the first week of March, there will be a room tour. Another reason to make sure you're subscribed and you hit that bell notification because I think it's going to be the most exciting room tour yet. Now these guys right here, as I said in the intro, these are actually going to be giveaways. Right after I film this, there is actually a live chat for Xtreme channel members. And every quarter we give away statues. We're giving away these 2 to people who are part of the YouTube membership of the Xtreme channel. That has a ton of cool perks. You can actually check out this video right here, but it talks about early access, behind the scenes, vlogs, raw videos. Something I'm announcing to them on that live chat, so they've already heard it, is starting in February, you're going to see actually less content from the Xtreme channel. I'm still going to be making the same amount of videos I always have. However, certain videos, including statue reviews, are going to be just for members. Now, the reason I'm doing this is YouTube is being a bitch. If you put out a video that's not very popular, it will actually downgrade the importance of all your other videos. So every new release product, I'm still going to do statue reviews for you guys. I'm still going to do segments like this and quirky stuff with Mrs. X. But there are about 3 or 4 videos I filmed last month of maybe pieces that have been out for a while, that there's 10 other reviews on YouTube, that moving forward is just going to be for members. And honestly, my reasoning behind this is simply for the fact if I put those out to the general public, then YouTube actually diminishes the importance of your other videos. But I still love making those videos, so I don't want to stop. And maybe one day they may be released to the public. Who knows how that's going to work. So if you're interested in that, check out that video. There's a link in the description below. You can check that out, or you might find a join button depending on which type of device you're watching on. Sometimes there's a join button to look at the membership options. All right, now that I've admittedly been a complete whore, let's actually get to February exhibitions, and we're going to kick it off starting with my 3 favorite products that arrived in January. And while number one was a no-brainer, the others on the list were a little bit harder to figure out. So first is honorable mention, because this was actually 3 pieces in one that came in at different times, the complete Sentinel dial from Iron Studios. This was pretty awesome. I did remove it from the table. Unfortunately, we need to use that table for meetings and whatnot. But this was absolutely amazing. It probably would have been ranked higher, so I just put it in as honorable mention because I'm not really sure how to rank it. Number 3 was actually a tie. So first, it was this Katie Piccolo piece. In my opinion, the best Piccolo statue on the market. Blew away my expectations. Very happy to have it. But also, XM Studio Soundwave. This actually did arrive in December, but I didn't unbox it till January. This is one of my favorite Transformer pieces. I think XM Studio did an amazing job. Awesome. Number 2, if you guys recall, we did a giveaway with this Thor. Well, as I told some of the people during the video, I actually love the Thor so much, I called up Spec Fiction and I said, you know what, let me buy this one from you. So I bought it from him. Then he shipped another Thor to the winner of the giveaway. It's an absolutely amazing piece, and I'm really excited about the upcoming Magneto. But number 1, hands down, was the J&D Wonder Woman. So incredibly impressed with this. If you guys watched the review, you know that I also said I wish I would have picked up that Catwoman. I did, but there was a payment issue. Thankfully, my boy at Spec Fiction took care of me again, and I was able to grab that one. So very excited to add that to the collection. All right, so obviously I bought that Thor. That's the first piece that I ended up buying in the month of January, but we're going to cover the other ones. Some were some of those proximity pieces from that Sentinel video. So I picked up the Apocalypse, the 1/10 scale Apocalypse. I did the deluxe version, even though it's incredibly overpriced. This used to be the price of a 1/4 scale statue. Now it's a 1/10. I also grabbed their Havoc. I don't have a Havoc statue. I would love to have a 1/4 scale, and I know there's a few custom ones that have been done that have been tempting. And their X23, I think that will also go well with the diorama. As I talked about in that video, some I was passing on, some I was not. On top of those 3, plus the JND and the Thor, I picked up this custom Venomized Wolverine. I'm reading through Absolute Carnage right now. This will also arrive this month. So I do have tracking for it, so we won't talk about it later in the video, but very excited to get it. This custom Silver Surfer statue blew away my expectations. Again, customs, I can't talk about where they come from or anything of that nature. And I'm really stoked about this piece. And I'm going to have to figure out, I have an entire Silver Surfer display because I also did an impulse buy on this CO Signature Collectible Dr. Doom vs. Surfer. So this video will be coming out because there aren't many videos on YouTube if any of this, but just as a spoiler, you want to catch this video. It's very interesting. The members already have early access to it. It's telling. That's all I'm going to say. I ended up buying more Maja cases, not really a huge deal, but I expect to see those in about a year from now. I grabbed this custom Jack Nicholson Joker bust. So I have a Heath Ledger bust, I have the Joaquin Phoenix that we're going to talk about in a little bit that should be coming, and I have this one. They're all going to sit next to each other. I'm keeping my DC busts only because I have a different display for them upstairs. This looks absolutely phenomenal, and this company I bought from, I'm impressed by all of their pieces. And speaking of 89 Batman, I nabbed a custom Keaton statue. So as you guys know, this is something that collectors have been screaming for years. Well, a custom maker went ahead and put this up for PO. Hopefully it'll come out later this year, if not next year. But absolutely amazing piece. And I'm getting an entire Batman setup because I also got the Prime 1 Studio 1/3 scale Justice League Batman tactical suit. Wow, that's a mouthful.
That's what she said.
But this piece, again, I'm impulse buy. I always wanted the bonus version, and I was able to nab the bonus version from a trusted friend, brand new in the box. So I got him a little bit above retail, not much at all, I think like $50 above retail. And that video, as well as one of those videos only members will see in the month of February because it's been a piece that's been out for a while. But I'm going to get all the movie Batmans next to each other, and I think they're going to look great. I ended up doing a trade with a member for Prime 1 Studio half-scale Pennywise. Again, this is a video that members only will have access to. Pretty impressive in person. More impressive in person than I thought it would be. And I do have those 3 busts that go with it from a long time ago, but nonetheless, this is really impressive. It's the first thing you see when you walk into my office. So last 2, I was on a waiting list for some custom pieces, and some people didn't make their payments or whatever it was, but I was able to grab this King Shark, which is really exciting for me because I completely redid my DC 1/4 scale display. It's actually upstairs now, and I got some cool shelving for it, which we're going to talk about in a minute. And then also their Killer Croc statue. I was able to nab one of those because I have almost their entire line of these big Batman villains. So they're going to look fantastic in that new display. So that new display I'm talking about, some new types of display shelving. To my knowledge, I haven't seen anybody use these. check out the xtremechannel.com and sign up for the newsletter. I have a newsletter that goes out every Friday, and then there's also daily blogs on there. But the newsletter that goes out every Friday talks about these new shelves, and they look fantastic. I'm actually ordering some more. It does not appear I practice #restraint at all. There were some pieces I really wanted that I didn't buy. Now again, all of these were available. First one being Sideshow's new Darth Vader Mythos. So I own their old one, and this one is pretty badass. I love all the different stuff they added, including the flaming lightsaber. This one was a hard pass. I also wanted the Val Kilmer Batman sonar suit from Prime One Studios. Now I do have the other Val Kilmer on order, so that kind of helped me practice #restraint on this. But I think this looks pretty badass, and if it was a better movie and he used the suit for longer than the final scene, I might have picked it up. Another very hard pass for me, since I'm getting out of life-size busts unless they're DC, is the Ring Wraith from Infinity Studios, especially for the price point. Now, I wrote blogs on all these on the xtremechannel.com, so make sure to check those out. But that's it. So I pretty much bought my entire year's worth of statues, and again, it's a process. I am trying to retire. I'm trying to get out of the hobby. I'm selling about 40% of my collection. And then when I go and buy 12 new statues, that doesn't help. So it's an addiction, and I am working on it. I need help. All right, so now we're going to jump into the things that are happening in February. So mostly we're going to talk about Xtreme Collectibles that'll hit this table. Not all of these will be available for reviews. As a reminder, some of them are going to be just for members only, but I'm really excited to bring these to you. Some of them I know for sure are coming. All of them are scheduled to come, so we'll see if that happens. And really, just Xtreme Collectibles is what February is all about. Plus Valentine's Day, gotta take Mrs. X out, wine and dine her. And the unfortunate part is most Chuck E. Cheese's did not survive COVID. But I'm very happy actually to be home the complete month of February. I think it's the first month that I'll be home all month long for probably over a year. But then come in March, I travel almost every other week again. Lots of exciting trips. Then again, there's a lot of exclusive content, both for the public and for members. But let's kick it off. Prime One Studios Sentinel Prime is arriving. I got word of this the other day. I've been waiting for about 12 months. I'm very excited for this piece. I haven't decided if it's going to be a public or a member-only video, but definitely going to bring that to you guys. Also, Tweeterhead's Tila is supposed to ship. This, I got out of my Masters of the Universe line, and I actually sold all of them, I believe. But I'll do a review for the public on this one, and then probably sell it to one of you. Prime One Studio Balrog vs. Gandalf, the container also has hit the US, so I will do a public review on this one. I think this is going to be absolutely amazing. I know there's a lot of videos out there, but something this awesome and cool, I just definitely want to share with you guys. Prime One Spinosaurus is also supposed to arrive. I know a few collectors in Asia already have it. Again, it depends on whether or not it gets through on the ports. They're completely clogged up, especially in California, which puts a slow to all of this stuff, including Prime One Studio Conrad. This may or may not be a public video. Berserk videos a lot of people like to watch, so I probably will put that out there. And Femto also started shipping, so you will see her arrive as well. I don't know how I'm going to do that because she does have nudity on it, so I have to check the YouTube rules. Usually I use that for my private channel that you have to pay for. Now this one is actually supposed to arrive today, the day I'm filming this, and I filmed this a few days in advance. Prime One Studios 1/3 scale Harley. So this one did ship. I have tracking, and it was supposed to arrive today, and I woke up this morning to say weather event delayed. But this will arrive any day. My guess is that it'll probably be the next video that you guys see. So make sure to stay tuned for that, because it definitely will be a public video. Another public video, again, this one I also have tracking on. I think this arrives the day after this video launches, is this custom Spider-Man Venom dial. So this one has a lot of controversy about it. One, it looks so amazing. Two, the assembly is going to be a nightmare. So I believe this is going to launch about a week after this video here, because I'm going to try and put it together, go in to the office on a Saturday, because I know everyone says it takes a lot of patience. Hopefully this custom Frieza arrives. I'm almost done with my Dragon Ball Z collection. Goku is the last piece after this, but really looking forward to this. Always wanted a Frieza, never liked one until I saw this. This was supposed to be delivered in Q4, so hopefully we see it. I also have tracking on this Darkseid in front of a throne. This one I think will be absolutely amazing. I can't wait to show you guys the new throne wall when we do the room tours. If you recall, it actually used to be behind me, but now we're X-Men in this entire room, which is pretty cool too. I'd mentioned the Joaquin Phoenix Joker bust from Queen Studio. Well, this should arrive as well. Again, some collectors already have it in hand. I'm really hopeful that my distributor will get it to me. I think he will. So this will look absolutely amazing. I think this is one of their best busts to date. Definitely the best base on a bust for sure. Another Joker that is arriving is the Prime One Studios Heath Ledger 1/3 scale Joker. Another piece surrounded by controversy. I'm going to get it in hand. You guys know I'm going to be honest with you. I will do a public review on that, and we'll see if it's as bad as people are saying, or if people are being fanboys, or if people are just overreacting, but definitely want to bring that video to you. Pure Art's Liquor Bust is supposed to arrive as well. I bought this when I was still collecting busts, so this will probably end up going for sale in my next for sale video. But nonetheless, I do want to bring a review. It'll be a public review to everyone. Very excited about that. Most custom pieces I will also be public reviews, almost all of them to be honest with you, because I know custom pieces are harder to find videos on. So I have a bunch of really cool custom pieces that I do have tracking on, starting with this dynamic Venom. If you guys recall the story on this one, I wasn't a fan at the beginning, but I grabbed him due to the hype, and I'm so glad he did because the end photos look unbelievable. And also, this Venom is one of my most anticipated pieces, if you recall. Both of them are actually, but this one I have a CGC slab that this is derived from, actually sitting in the spot this is going to go. So we'll add him to the Venom wall and make sure to take a video for you guys. The same thing can be said about this Spawn. I do have tracking on him finally. Very excited. This is probably one of the most expensive shipping I've ever done on a statue because it is absolutely massive. 3 boxes, but I think it's going to be unbelievable. I do have tracking on Prime One Studios' Assassin Predator. I will do a video for everybody on that. So this is the deluxe version. This is one of the most expensive licensed pieces I ever bought. I think it was $3,500 all in when it included shipping in the end, and that was for economy shipping. Their economy shipping at Prime One seems to be working faster. It was taking 4 months or so. Now it's down to about 2. So this should arrive in February, fingers crossed. Also, this custom Human Torch. So I'm doing an entire Fantastic Four display, creating it in the newly revamped basement. Silver Surfer, Doom, the Fantastic Four, Namor, Super Skrull, the Watcher. Can't wait to get this in hand, and it ships in February. So I have about 9 more that are iffies. I'm not even going to go into those, but if they arrive, it'll be a pleasant surprise for both you and me. More so for me. So just to let you know, I'm still going to be putting out tons of content. You're not going to see a huge decline. It just may not be videos every other day, but it'll be at least 2, if not 3 videos a week. It will be consistent. And again, no pressure, but if you're interested in that member stuff, we have people that have been members for over 2 years. There's vlogs, behind the scenes, raw stuff, on top of that additional content. Make sure to check that out. It's pretty cheap. It starts at just a couple bucks a month. Now, the whole hope behind this is actually that the channel starts to grow faster, which means we're going to do more of the public giveaways faster because we're still doing that next giveaway, and it should happen very soon. Check it out. We will be giving all of these statues away, plus additional ones at every 5,000 subscriber milestone. To win one of these statues, all you have to do is make sure you've liked this video, you've subscribed to the channel, you've hit that bell notification, and then just drop a comment below. Every 5,000 subscriber milestone, we are going to do a random drawing and pick a random comment and give one of these statues away, plus some additional ones I'm not showing right now. The more videos you comment on, the higher your chances are to win. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Most exciting part of the video for me, throw in the comments below what's exciting that you got in January or that you have arriving in February, collectible related or not. But in the meantime, drop me a like on the way out. It really helps, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Check out some of these other videos. Take care.